Alright, camera set. Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing all these Disney/Marvel pins. Because this is part 2 of the debate that is raging between movie fans. Which is better? Disney, his Marvel Cinematic Universe, or DC's his Cinematic Universe. I know I don't have many DC Comics pins. So DC is getting a very small representation in this video, so blame that on the fact that DC doesn't have as many pins to show off as Marvel does. They've got zombies, they've got all kinds of stuff. Except for Eternals, which still is not considered canon by many Marvel fans, including myself. Take that off. What is the problem? Disney makes movies. And sure, Disney initiated the superhero renaissance that we all love today. And yes, they had the film Eternals, which was not all that good. But in the minds of many people, DC is just ripping off Marvel. I think that many people who criticize DC Comics are Marvel fans who just aren't willing to accept. And yes, I've seen a few DC movies. And yes, after Suicide Squad, I had no desire to watch any of these because I felt that they were terrible, and I felt that every DC movie would be exactly the same. 2 hours of me saying, God, please kill me now. DC is great at making comics, not so much at making movies. I feel it's only a matter of time before their studio is bought out by Disney, and Disney decides to reboot the whole franchise because they're better at writing superhero movies, and with Kevin Feige at the helm, it would be better. Though everyone still brings up the whole restore the Snyderverse. Zack Snyder is a great director, but I don't think he can handle superhero movies. He wants to make them dark, gritty. The superhero movies aren't supposed to be dark and gritty unless you're doing a Batman movie. Then it has the excuse to be dark and gritty. Marvel has a entire cornucopia of different media that they've done for movies, but DC just seems to be going for the dark, brooding thing, loner, everything needs to be dark, drab, and colorless, and everyone has to be a brooding asshole who you somehow root for, or because they're the least terrible character to everyone else. Every DC movie is just passable compared to Marvel. Except if you're comparing every current DC movie to Eternals. But when you compare them to good movies like The Avengers or anything else, they just look like tired tropes that are, well, goofing off.